Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'll be talking about my least used luxury items. I have a few items that I don't tend to go for, and I'll tell you why. It's not because I don't love them, maybe it's the weight or the size or something that I tend to gravitate to other bags or other items. So yeah, I do have a few of them which I want to share with you. So yeah, let's get to this video. The first item comes in this box, and it's actually my LV pom-pom. This particular pom-pom to me is really luxe because it is my, I would say, my only luxe pom-pom. I only have one actually. I have some from Lindy's and I have some from Taobao. So, but this is my luxe pom-pom, and I bought this in Singapore. I think about 4 years ago. I think at that point in time, the pom-pom trend was really big. It wasn't so much of the Fendi ones where we have a lot of patterns. It was mainly just a pom-pom. So when I went to LV in Singapore, they had this, and I guess I bought it blindly because I haven't used it. I've only used it, maybe less than 5 times. I guess I'm not a pom-pom person, or actually I won't say a pom-pom person, just like a bag charm person. I have bag charms, you know, I bought some handmade ones, and I also have those like those leather ones, but I don't know why I don't tend to want to decorate my bag. I feel like it adds weight, a little bit of weight, not necessarily a lot of weight, but this fellow adds a lot of weight because the hardware, and it's got an acrylic up here, it is quite a weighty bag charm. So yeah, I haven't been reaching for this. I think since I bought it, I used it a few times. I brought it out to use it one time since then, so I definitely have not gotten my money's worth for this item. Though somebody did say, I can't remember, but I know one of you mentioned that, hey, use it for Chinese New Year because it's such a red, beautiful color. And I think I'll do that, right? So I'll take it out, and Chinese New Year is just around the corner, so this will definitely be a good addition if I'm not like wearing red, because I don't really wear red clothes nowadays. I try to if I make the effort, but nowadays Chinese New Year I just wear normal. I don't wear black, but you know, I just wear normal. So this would be a good, I guess, a Chinese New Year decor for my entire outfit. But it is one of my least used luxury items. Next is my Chanel DEAUVILLE tote. Now, let me tell you, it's not because I don't love this tote. I love it. I really do love it. When I first got it, I was using it quite a bit, and I got this for my birthday last year. I was using it like for work and going out, and I could dump everything inside. But since then, I haven't been needing such a big bag. Like, it is a big tote bag, right? I have my what's this, Samolga bag organizer inside, which I just keep it in there. But you know, since I think maybe since September or October, I haven't reached for it. It's been sitting in my cupboard, and it's not that I don't love this bag. I know it's a fantastic bag. I love this handles, and you know, the top handle, to me it's amazing. I've done a review about this bag and I love it. It's not, I won't sell it. It's just that I don't reach for it, and it's mainly because of the size. I have not been needing such a huge bag for my daily use, and for traveling I just use my work bag and I got one backpack. So if I need another bigger bag, I don't reach for it at the moment. And for the weekends, I'm not going to be lugging a lot of things around. In fact, my weekend bag is my Palm Springs mini backpack, so I just put everything inside, which is just my wallet, my phones, and I'm out the door. So at the moment, I have not been gravitating to this particular big bag, but when I do know that I need a big bag, I do think about it. It's just I haven't been using it, you know, I haven't been needing one. Oh, and then for Japan, I actually took my backpack instead of this bag, because one thing, Japan, you know, with all the movement and all that, you know, it is an open style tote, so I was a bit afraid of my things dropping out. On top of that, so there are a few things about this bag that makes me a bit worried. So at the back of my head, I think subconsciously I would not reach for it. It's also because of the sequins. It's a little bit more, I wouldn't say high maintenance, but you need to be a little bit more careful with it. For me, you know, when I'm traveling, I'm a little bit more wary that I'll bump into things, or people will knock into me, especially it's really crowded. So if I want to use this bag, it will be like a weekend getaway, and I would, you know, put the bag down somewhere safe, and I don't need to you know, be carrying it with my other things and be moving around with it. That's because of two things. It's because of the sequins as well, and also because it's open style. It is more for me to go out during the long weekend, or you know, just some days, right? So I have not been reaching for it, so it is one of my least used luxe items, sadly. Next is this belt, and this is actually quite a recent purchase. I bought this in October last year, and I know it's only been a few months, but since then I haven't worn it again. So I wore this maybe twice when I was actually in London and in Switzerland, because I was wearing jeans. But since I came back, I haven't worn a pair of jeans. Yeah, I haven't worn a pair of jeans since I came back. I've been wearing my jeans shorts, but in terms of long pants, I haven't been reaching for it, sadly, because I love this belt. It's so soft. I haven't said what this belt this is. This is from Gucci. This is the Dionysus buckle belt. Yeah, it has that Dionysus same tiger head buckle. It's really luxe. The leather is super soft, and it really looks good on jeans. And it's not a belt that I would sell actually, but I just haven't been reaching for it, and that's because I haven't been wearing any jeans. I haven't been wearing any long jeans since I came back. It's freaking hot here, okay? So I prefer to wear my shorts that don't necessarily need jeans because they're so tight already. So, sorry, I mean doesn't need a belt because they're already so tight. So yeah, you know, I need to bring this out. I need to hang it somewhere where I can see it, so I would, you know, just wear it. I'm not really a belt person. Same thing. Same thing, I'm not a pom-pom person, which is why I don't have many of these. This is like my only luxe belt. Trying to venture into that, you know, realm of belts. Same thing with the pom-poms. I try, and I try again with the Lindy's, and then I try again with the Taoba, and I'm still like, I'm not hanging on my back. So, you know, but okay, I will try and dress this belt up because it's very pretty. It makes the, you know, outfit, just jazzes it up a little bit. So yeah, third least used item. So this fellow is also a least used item, and it's not because I don't reach for it and I don't want to reach for it. It's because I was also thinking whether I should add this into my into this video, because it's not that I don't reach for it, it's just that I don't want to reach for it. It is a piece that I'm collecting. It is in pristine, near new condition. I have hardly touched it. All the hardware, I think if I mentioned it in my collection video, it's a collector's item for me. It has hardly patina, you know, it's still pretty white, I guess. Well, maybe a little honey color, but yeah, it is in pristine condition. It's a collector's item for me. It's a collector's piece. Like, I have people asking me to sell this to them. I don't think it'll ever leave my collection unless I get bored of looking at it. But yeah, I don't use it. I probably only brought it out a couple of times, but each time I bring it out, I'm like, oh, putting it, you know, on little pieces of tissue on the hardware so I don't get it scratched. So then I realized, you know, I don't really want to use this bag. I want to keep it, you know, if I ever have a beautiful display in my house, this is definitely like a beautiful display piece. Yeah, so, but I am adding it into my collection. You know, if any of you are wondering if I consider my LV multicolor as a regularly used item, actually I don't, because it is for collection, so yes. Alright, next is my Chanel Walk. Kind of blends into my background. I like this kind of color. Is my Chanel Walk in turquoise, and this is in patent leather, and it is one of my least used luxury items. And it's not because I don't love this walk. I like this walk, but I think if what's my video? I think I did a review about it quite a while ago. I have a few like about a walk, and I guess it's not because the walk is not a useful bag. Like, I have small bags and I can appreciate the concept of a walk. It's basically a giant wallet with a strap, and it makes it so convenient if you don't have like a lot of things to use, you know. You just got a few cards to put in, you can put in your phone, your car keys, and you're good to go. It makes it really easy. But for me, this walk bugs me is because of the snap closure. The button is not the most convenient to find. Like, when I'm, you know, trying to close my bag, I find that I have to flip the bag open and look for the button. But I realized that all the walks are like that, and I don't know whether it's only me that feels it. So I don't tend to reach for it. But when I do use it, I use it for traveling. I haven't brought it for traveling because I think I forgot about it. No, it's hidden in my cupboard. Yeah, but when I use it for traveling, it is pretty good. You know, I can put my passport and it becomes like my close to my body kind of travel bag, right? Passport, some cash, some ID, my phone, and then, you know, my backpack and all. So I can totally understand why people love this. Now the second thing about it, for me, why maybe I have that kind of feeling that it doesn't fit enough, is maybe because it's patent leather. So my boss actually has the exact same walk. Oh sorry, she has the classic walk, the one with the CC, but hers is in lambskin and I think it's silver or gold hardware. Anyway, but she has a walk as well and she loves it. And I was asking her the other day, I was like, why do you like your walk? She said, I can fit a lot of things. And then she showed me, like, she stuffed her phone, her makeup, she put her cards. Obviously she stuffed it quite a bit, but she could close it easily with a snap closure. It was like probably like this thick. Okay, she doesn't really take care of her stuff. She uses it, she really uses it, but it's not damaging the bag. It's just that it really opened like all the way. You could, you know, really fit it. And I told her, I said, how is it that you could fit so much in your walk, but I'm having trouble fitting so much in my walk? Okay, two things, right? One is because mine is patent leather. It is not as, how do you say, you can't expand it as much, but also I don't want to expand it so much, right? You damage the bag, but she doesn't really care. So I was like, I can understand why now people say they can fit a lot in it. I mean, if you don't mind stretching the leather, you don't mind, you know, like shoving your passport, 2 phones, everything. Actually, the leather walks are a little bit more flexible. I think I could do it with this walk as well. I probably could, you know, shove more things inside, but you know, I do take care of my stuff as well, so I don't want to put too much inside, which is why I feel like I can't fit a lot. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, I'm rambling. Anyway, I have not reached for this. In fact, I've already put this walk up for sale. It is such a beautiful color. I am like, you know, want to sell, don't want to sell, so I just put it there. I'm not really promoting it. But if any of you are interested in a walk, and if you're looking for one that's in this kind of color, because it is very summery, very spring-like, I have already put it up on my Instagram, and I will put the name right here. It's cat underscore LSM at closet underscore closet. Such a long name, you know. Anyway, in my closet, in my Instagram. So if you wanna check it out, go ahead. I put a lot of things that I want to sell on my Instagram, so yeah, go and look at that if you're interested. I've actually got 3 more items. 2 of them are not with me, but I'll mention it towards the end of the video. But this last item that's with me, I don't reach for a lot, is actually my Birkin. I know you guys are like, what? You don't like your Birkin? Actually, I love my Birkin. I used it tremendously when I was in Hokkaido, and then a couple of times back then, but since then it actually has been in storage. And the main reason I am not reaching for it is because firstly, I want to keep it pretty much pristine, and secondly, I am afraid of using it. I know, so silly, right? I am self-conscious about using this Birkin. Like, I've been using my toolbox so much, but with the Birkin, I feel like people are looking at me like, I don't know, maybe it's in my head, but I feel like very similar to my curly. In fact, yeah, my curly and my Birkin would be both of them that I don't reach for so often. It's because I haven't mustered the courage to walk confidently with my Birkin locally. So stupid, right? In Japan, like, nobody knows me, nobody, nobody cares. I'm like, ooh, nobody, I'm not scared. But when I'm here, I'm so afraid. So silly. I'm so afraid that somebody from school will see me, or somebody come to, hey, whoa, you got Birkin, and I have to explain myself. I don't know. So that's one of the reasons why I don't reach for this bag. I'm not selling it, that's for sure, because it is my holy grail bag. I love it so much. I know that I will definitely use it. It's just that at the moment, I am feeling a bit self-conscious with it, you know, especially when I bring it to the office. I've done it once and I'm so, I don't know, I just get this like clammy hands that people are going to be looking at me and people are going to say. So it is quite difficult to use my luxury bags when I'm working, and then during the weekends. And also during the weekends, because it's fairly big, I don't need to put so many things. So for the past few weeks, I have been reaching for my Palm Springs backpack because I've been running around doing a lot of errands. So on top of that, I haven't touched it. So sadly, it is my Hermes Birkin and Kellys are one of my least used luxe items, and it's not because I don't love it. I love this bag. I love it, but yeah, it's up here. That's a problem, and also in terms of size, I haven't been reaching for a bigger bag. So I've got two more items which I haven't reached for, and one of it is actually my Chanel espadrilles. I only have one pair and it didn't work out for me. You know, when I bought it, my foot's kind of like slips out of it, so maybe I'm one of those people that the Chanel espadrilles just, you know, we don't click at all. Probably wore it out a few times, but you know, it's like I'm walking out of the house, and then because my feet keep coming out of it, I end up, you know, just swapping to my slippers in the car and then using the slippers all the way, bring it home, put it back into the box. So yeah, it's a pair that I've also put that pair on my Instagram closet if you guys are interested in getting it. So yeah, it's pretty much pristine. The other item is actually my CELINE mini luggage tote, and I totally forgot about this bag. It was supposed to be in my entire handbag collection, but in my, you know, kind of like collecting all my stuff, because if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have stuff in several places and in 2 countries. So I tried to bring everything in one spot. Those that I didn't bring, I put a video. But this particular fellow was actually my mom's house. So I totally forgot about it. And somebody mentioned, hey, do I like, you know, what do I think of CELINE bags? And I'm like, OMG, I have a CELINE bag. And that, you know, that means I haven't been reaching for it at all. And it's true, I haven't been reaching for it. The luggage tote is quite a heavy bag. It is like actually similarly to my DEAUVILLE and my BIRKIN, it is a bigger bag, and I haven't been reaching for a bigger bag. In fact, I haven't been reaching for that particular bigger bag mainly because of the weight. It is quite a heavy bag. So I brought it to my mom's house. I had my laptop inside, but because I was lugging so many things, I decided to pull my laptop out, chuck the bag there, and I totally forgot about it. It's probably been like a year. So anyway, yes, those are the 2 items, not with me, but yeah, I haven't been reaching for it as well. So those are my least used luxury items. I probably have a few more, like my mini pochettes and all that, but those are also my collector items. I was thinking of putting my Gucci Super Mini Marmot bag in this video as well, but I decided not to because I am reaching for that bag. It's just that my mini Palm Spring has, you know, kind of like taken over my weekends. So yeah, I need to dig that bag out because it's not in sight, so I haven't been reaching for it. But if it's in sight, I will go between my Palm Springs mini backpack and my super mini Gucci Super Mini Marmot bag. So yeah, I need to put it out. You know, sometimes if it's in the box, I tend to forget about it. So anyway, I hope you like this video. Do give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, I hope you subscribe. Hit that notification button as well. And yeah, till my next video, you guys take care, and I'll see you then. Bye!